Hi, Dave. Just wanted to say happy birthday today, and a great memory of you is all the years we worked together at Wood-Mizer. It was so neat watching you from afar be such an amazing man of God and such a great witness to everybody.
5 years of Hilton Head trips in the books, with many more to come. And of course, our 36 years camping on Labor Day. First with our kids, and then with our grandkids. And we've been together the whole time.
We have the books to prove it.
We have the books to prove it.
Can you zoom over there?
So I remember, Dave and Pam, all the way back the first Sunday you came to Home Builders, and we were meeting up in the balcony of the current Chapel Rock building at the time. And of course, serving together in youth ministry. And one thing I remember about you, Dave, is you always added something special to whatever was going on, a Sunday school activity or youth activity or even a trip. You just always added something. You weren't satisfied with status quo. Of course, many wonderful trips we've had. Countless conversations. It meant so much to me to get your input. And you seem to care about mine for some reason. And whether it was a challenge or a difficulty that one of us was facing, you're always positive and faith-filled. And I've learned loyalty and friendship from you. And I'm looking forward to whatever is next with you, Dave.
Happy birthday, David. Happy 70th birthday. I guess I didn't realize you were only 5-ish years older than me, because you always seemed like such a cool teenager when I was a kid, playing in a band. And the other thing I always think about is whenever I would do a closing with somebody that worked with Wood-Mizer, I'd ask if they know you, and they always said yes, and how much they loved you. And I said, we love him too.
My greatest memory is just, freshman year of college back in, 1997, coming home on a long weekend to you guys' house in Avon and missing my mom and dad and feeling so much welcome and love and that I was part of your family. And you gave the best hugs and just always made me feel loved. So I will always cherish those memories and those times.
Dave, one of my favorite memories of you is when we were in the T2 Gorge on Dominica Island, and we sang How Great Thou Art and Amazing Grace in that beautiful little sunlit cathedral that the cave had made. I am so thankful that God put us together in that small group, our small group, all those years ago, so that we would have the blessing of being your friends.
Yes. And Dave, I have so many great memories of you as well, whether it's exploring the 9 national parks that we've done over the last few years, or, running the mini marathon together, or more appropriately, you being quite a bit ahead of me finishing the mini marathon. But I think it's probably hard to top a couple memories that I have. One is you driving us down the Hole in the Rock Road and shaking the car to bits in Utah. And then my top memory of you has to be you baptizing Karen and I both at Chapel Rock all those years ago.
Memories of Dave sharing his family with the Sunday school class and youth group. Happy birthday from Ned and Patsy Phillips.
Hi, Uncle Dave. You know you're special when you can get both of us on a video together, or just doing a video at all. So I want to wish you a happy birthday. My favorite memory with you, of course, I have so many, but I really enjoyed those times you came down to see me in the living Christmas tree, and I'm grateful that you are so supportive, and I love your bear hugs.
Happy birthday, Dave. I am so glad we're just 2 years apart right now. I hope you have a great day, and my biggest thing is I just hope in the future we can spend more time together. Love you.
Love you.
I have a funny memory of you. I have a lot of great memories, but I have a funny one because I saw you get really mad. And I'd never seen you get mad before. I've never seen you get mad since, but we were on a family vacation with you guys on our way to the Outer Banks, and we stopped at this hotel. We had reservations, and they were giving you the runaround and giving Pam the runaround. And finally you came in and you were like, what is going on? And you were so mad. So that was awesome. Dave to the rescue when he got mad. That's the only time.
We've shared many wonderful memories over the years, starting in Home Builders at Chapel Rock, softball at Meadowood Park, And the kids, when the kids were little, and vacations like that really hot one to St. Louis. Backyard barbecues in Shiloh Creek, and of course many games of tennis, and you were always my partner, which helped save my marriage. And now we've moved on to pickleball, and we're still having lots of fun. Here's a few pictures of some of our memories. The cruise, and the houseboat trips, and the Colts games. And there's one of our first houseboat trips.
My favorite memories of Dave are, of course, going to Kicks Island as a little kid with Melissa and Emily too, swimming in the pool, and you always being willing to throw us up in the air when we wanted to be thrown in the water, and going to the beach in North Carolina when we were growing up. We were certainly blessed to have other great adults in our lives just like you.
You are the best at games. You always have such great ideas, and I'm thankful that you are in charge of family games.
We have so many fun memories of our trips and trips to come that we can't wait to get to.
A lot of people know this, but I guess there is a competitive side to Dave though. So like I remember one trip we were on, many vacations, and I don't know if it was Gulf Shores or in Florida, we're playing volleyball with all of our kids, and somebody ended up going to a hospital. I think Dave was pretty aggressive. So anyway, those were some fun days though. One time at church, I think years ago when we were younger and we could play football, I think it was supposed to be flagged, but I think it kind of ended up maybe like tackle, kill the man with the ball. I think Dave might have been in on some of that. But a lot of great memories, and just, oh, and another one really to say thank you for guys saving my sister one of our houseboat trips when we were on our houseboat and we were going into the bank, and my sister decided she would go swimming way before we were close to shore, didn't realize how far away we were, and she jumps in and with no life jacket or anything, and Dave, of course, Dave to the rescue, man. I think you saved my sister's life, jumping in or giving her something, a floaty or whatever, but saving her. So, hey, thanks for that.
Happy birthday, Dave. It has been a pleasure to work with Dave over the years. A favorite memory I have is being on a team with Dave and JB to lose poundage. We won. And although Dave has always been in great shape, he actually lost more weight than I did. I still think he must have been weighing in with rocks in his pockets at the beginning or something. Dave has always been an example of how a disciple of Christ should live their life, and that has had a big impact on everyone he is around. Stacy Wigington.
My favorite thing about you is when you pick me up for morning practice and you have the coffee in the car, and your car just smells like coffee in the morning, and I love that your car is always so warm in the morning when you pick me up for practice.
My favorite memory of Papal is definitely having our sleepovers and Papal camps, and doing fun stuff with each other, and going to get Locke, or our time before when he picks me up from school, this year, and when we got to go get Locke, we got to go get food sometimes, and sometimes, yeah, and we'd have fun after, we might run a couple errands, and Papal would always be respectful and and honest.
Hey Dave, it's your son-in-law Kyle here, and I just wanted to take a moment and wish you a very happy birthday. And I also wanted to let you know that I've been trying to think of some thoughts to put into this video, and that was harder than I thought it would be to do, not because I couldn't think of enough things to say, but it's that I couldn't narrow it down to few enough to actually put in this. I feel like I could write a book about the the trips we've been on, everything from the prostitute at Promise Keepers to you beating me in the crotch with a tennis racket. There's so many hilarious and wonderful times that we've had together.
One of my favorite memories with my dad will always be being active, running, doing all of the races we've done together. That's why I'm sitting here. And just his encouragement when I didn't think I could finish, or I was struggling to finish, or, just struggling to even start. Just definitely being active. And he's always set such a good example for that, for me and for my kids. Definitely just being outside with my dad, building, gardening, riding bikes. But just, I think one of the biggest things for me will always be the mini marathons that we've done together, and just, I don't know, learning so much from him during that time.
Favorite memories with Dave would be probably just working with him for 30-something years, but traveling was a lot of fun. We just had some great conversations, solving the world's problems, and talking about family and church and just all kinds of things. It was a great time, great person to travel with. Dave has given me so much over the years, but probably one of my favorite gifts that Dave has given me, I think, was a book, The Traveler's Gift.
Okay, here's a blast from the past for my life builder buddy. God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. And I will seek you in the morning, and I will learn to walk in your ways. And step by step you'll lead me, and I will follow you all of my days. And that's you, Dave Mann. That song is perfect for you. Just love you so much, and all the leadership. When we came here to Chapel Rock, and how you've loved on us so much. So here's another one. Say this scripture with me. No temptation has overtaken you, but such as is common to man. And God is faithful. He will not allow us to be tempted beyond what we are able. But with the temptation, He'll provide a way of escape, also that you may be able to endure it. 1 Corinthians 10:13.
Play games. My favorite memory of Papaw is riding horses at Papaw Camp, because it was really fun, and it was also funny because your horse kept pooping all the time while we were riding. And also it was like really long, and you had time to bond, and you told me like Annie M's horse story. Communications.
My favorite memory with Papaw is when we built a jelly bean dispenser out of wood at Papaw Camp.
I have a lot of good memories. I think one of my favorites for sure is when we were in Tennessee and you and I went on that hike without any maps and kind of no idea what we were doing. And we got ourselves out there for a good couple hours, but it was a good time. And it was something I kind of remember doing with my dad when I was younger too. So it was just a cool experience.
My favorite memory with Dad over the years has been attending the Colts games. No matter if they are the worst team in the league or the best team in the league, we always have a great time. And I really appreciate the time that you've carved out for me to do that. And it has allowed us time to bond and, to keep up our relationship and keep it strong and learn more about each other. Another memory that I have with Dad is for my last two kids, I had emergency C-sections, and he rushed to the hospital both times to pray over me before the surgery. And that meant a lot to me.
I also wanted to share a favorite memory with you. We have lots and lots of
incredible memories with our family that we love so much, but one that is especially with you. That was a celebration 6 years ago of our 40th anniversary. I will always remember that special time. We first, on our anniversary, went back to Bloomington and went to all of our favorite places that we went to when we were dating. We also visited the homes where we grew up in, and you especially even got to go inside the house you grew up in, which was just amazing. It was just such a great day all together. Then just a few days later, we left for Maine, which was my bucket list trip for the United States. I still love everything what we did on that trip. We visited Boston and then went up the coastline of Maine, visiting lots and lots of lighthouses and all sorts of things. It was just a great trip. One crazy thing I'll never forget is when we made it out to that one lighthouse on Campobello Island, and we almost didn't make it back. The tide was coming in and we were rolling up jeans and moving across that inlet as fast as we could. Anyway, lots of great memories around that trip. Sure do look forward to making lots of great memories coming.
Hey, are we talking about Dave Man or Dan Man? Oh, Dave? Okay, yeah, Dave. Yeah, Dave's a really good guy.
You always have a smile on your face and are so warm and welcoming. I'm so glad that you're part of our family and love spending time with you.
And Gail and I both agreed that you are one of the truest friends somebody could ever have and one of the godliest men we've ever known.
When I think of you, Dave, I think of somebody that's very consistent and steady and always stays the course. I think of vacations that we've taken, all of us together, and just had lots of fun, lots of memories created over the years. I think about the spiritual mentor that you have been to so many people, just giving godly wisdom and guidance when asked for that, and teaching Sunday school, just so many different things.
I would describe Dave as a very energetic and youthful 70-year-old.
Who loves the Lord and loves people and would do anything for anybody.
Happy birthday, Dave. When I think about you, I think about someone that loves God, loves his family, and loves the people around him and knows how to take care of them.
To me, Dave is a very sincere person, genuine, always positive, and wants to help everybody just see the best in the world.
To be honest, probably I've always really looked up to you. You're a great friend, but I guess obviously a brother in Christ, and I really always looked up to you, just your faith and your loyalty and your dedication to anything that you did. Really, you were just all in, and you knew that was just kind of the way Dave was. And he was the kind of friend that, man, you could just count on, and he's going to be there and just always encouraging and just a great guy. So very thankful for that and for your friendship, and I hope you're having a great birthday, and this is a pretty cool thing to do.
Well, happy birthday to the biggest. And, that is the word to describe you, Dave. You have the biggest influence, biggest heart for people, biggest capacity for friendship, the biggest sacrificer for everyone, the biggest heart for Jesus, the biggest friend to many, the biggest and best friend to me. So yes, Dave Man, you are the biggest.
Words that describe Dave are funny, kind, caring, loving, and trustworthy.
When I think about you, I think about what a great friend you are to us, what a great friend you are to many, what a great dad you are, what a great grandfather you are, great husband, and just passionate about Jesus. And so you're someone for us to look up to and respect. And so way to go. We're proud of you for that. And I really appreciate your friendship and the way that you're a friend to Gary and such a great listener and such a great support to our ministry.
Awesome, encouraging, respectful, like hardworking, always keeps going, respectful to his family, and he sticks to what he's doing. He cares a lot about God and he prays, and that he holds me accountable to following Jesus.
I would describe Papa as a compassionate, very caring person that always is just thinking about other people and just wanting the best things for many people.
Dad has always taught us to work hard, but also to just keep things simple. He puts value in the things that truly matter, and I feel like that's one of the takeaways that I've learned over the years from him, but also what my kids have already noticed about him and really appreciate about him. I just love that he is so simple. He's super predictable and overly optimistic.
You're always saying it's going to be great. And whoo, hang on, we're going for a ride.
When I think about Dave, words that describe Dave is dedicated, passionate, driven, caring, generous. Dave is all those things, and I'd say very, very strong in all of them. He's dedicated to God, first of all, family second, and any endeavors he's doing thirdly, I think. But I know he loves his family greatly. Dave, happy birthday, 70th birthday. It's a big one. And you're the youngest 70-year-old I know, I believe.
If no one tells you often enough, you are wonderful.
You're a wonderful person as a husband, a father, a papa, and a friend. You set a great example of healthy living and being spiritual and blessed. I thank you and Pam for having Justin be such a big part of your lives. He loves you like a father. I adore how you do so many fun things with the grandkids that I hope to take your lead next year when I retire and I can do more things with them too.
Nice. Papa, you're the best. I would describe him as fun because he's always like throwing footballs with us and trying to make fun out of situations. And I would describe him as very brave because he always stands up to things instead of backing down. And I would also describe him as kind because he's always willing to help people.
Kind, thoughtful, and generous.
Words describe Dave. Very caring, generous, loyal, trustworthy, just overall very great person, great man.
Dad is inspirational, intentional, devoted, loyal. He's steadfast. He's reliable. He's a little bit predictable, and he's always positive.
You're not retiring from something, you're retiring to something else. So just like that, you're retiring from the 60s and moving on to the 70s. And you're leading us all in that direction too, and we're right behind you.
One thing I've learned from Papa is I've learned a lot about God and just my relationship with him, and Papa's really helped me with that.
One thing I learned from Papa is definitely to learn how to garden. Like from me being very little and like at the old garden and now being at our neighborhood garden, I think that's a lot of fun.
So many lessons that I've learned about how to be a man, how to take care of my family, how to manage employees, how to lead, and so many things that I didn't know and that I don't know how else I would have learned if it wasn't for the lessons and situations that I've been in with you. And so I really appreciate those things. And like I said, I could go on forever about the times that we've had together and all the things that we've shared in.
I've learned that no matter what, you should try your best on anything you do, so like on a math test or anything like that, because if he makes a mistake, he always tries to fix it and continues on with like the project or whatever he's working on.
My papa taught me how to pace myself when running a long distance.
I would say I've learned from Dave how to be patient about some things, a good role model as far as helping me to become a better father for my kids, and just a great person, and just how to treat people really well.
One thing I love about Dad is that he is very intentional and heartfelt with his words. And this can be seen during the prayers he gives, during family get-togethers or at church, or the devotionals he does on Sundays. He gives it his everything. I intend to do the same in my life and really live in the moment and be really intentional with what I say and do.
A few things I've learned from my dad would be to work hard, to be humble, to keep things simple, that material things don't truly make you happy, to stay active, to stay involved in church, involved in your kids' lives, involved in sports, involved in family, and to stay optimistic. He has encouraged me through like some difficult times, but just also through all the times. Like he's just there and he is always optimistic. Sometimes it can be like frustrating, but for the most part, his optimism is absolutely contagious and has had a huge impact on my life, my boys' life, and I can tell they already see a difference in him and they're impacted by that, and that means so much to me. Dad loves deeply, genuinely, and wholeheartedly. He is an incredible encouragement to so many people, and he truly is a good and faithful servant, and I'll forever be blessed by that about him. And I hope my boys truly see that in him and remember that forever.
I'm looking forward to the next Papal camp because I love doing all the things that we did last year, like s'mores and riding and fishing. Playing games.
I'm really looking forward to Papal camp and running the drumstick dash again next year.
I'm looking forward to getting to experience all the kids growing up. That's just getting to see them turn into good young men and a young lady, and just getting to experience life still together with the vacations and just the fun stuff we'll do.
One of the things I look forward to most with Dad is our future vacations. I love this time because it's time dedicated just to family and just to the things that we love to do, and just really spending time getting together and talking and learning more about each other.
I look forward to doing even more runs with my dad, especially now that my boys are wanting to do them with him, and I think they have been bit by the running bug. So I appreciate his encouragement with that and his ability to teach us and to bring us alongside of him, and also just be such a good role model with that. So thank you, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dave. We love you.
Ken has COVID, so we can't stand together to sing to you, but here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. And David, from Uncle Wendell, A happy birthday to you, a happy birthday to you. Every day of the year may you find Jesus near. A happy birthday to you, a happy birthday to you. And the best that you've ever had. Can say hello.
Hello, Dave. Happy birthday.
We love you. Have a great birthday.
We love you, Dave. Happy birthday, and we love you.
Happy 70th birthday.
Hope you're having a great birthday, and thank you so much for your friendship and you and your wife. And we just count you guys as dear friends and feel very blessed for your friendship and being a part of your life. Have a good day, buddy. Bye.
God bless you and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Dave, happy birthday. You're an old man, you know that. Okay, keep up the good work. God bless you, brother.
I just want to wish you a happy birthday. And I hope that you enjoy all the celebration and the attention. You deserve it. You have touched so many people's lives. And I luckily get to be one of those people.
Happy 70th birthday, Dave.
So Dave, I just wish you a wonderful 71st trip around the sun. It's gonna be great. Happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
So we love you, Dave. Happy 70th.
Woohoo! And like you also say, it's a good day to have a good day.
I wish you a very happy birthday with many more to come and lots of blessings.
Dave and Pam, love you guys. Happy birthday, 70th birthday, Dave, and God bless you.
Happy 70th birthday, Dave. We're thankful for you.
Happy birthday, Papa. I hope you have a great day.
Happy birthday, Papa.
Happy birthday. I love you. Have a good one. Take care.
Happy birthday, Papa.
Happy birthday, Papa.
Happy birthday, Papa. I love you.
Happy 70th birthday.
Taping to wish you a happy 70th birthday. Have a great day, and we love you.
Happy birthday, Dad. You're the best. I love you.
I love you, Dad. Happy birthday.
Well, it's your big birthday. We've all seen coming. We have shared so many milestone birthdays over lots and lots of years, ever since I was in 7th grade and you were in 8th grade. It's another one, and I just pray that we have lots more together. Ever since you retired, we have shared so many adventures together, and I look forward to even more of those. I pray also that we have lots and lots of go-go years to come. One thing I wanted to say is, as I have said for years, the greatest compliment I can give you is that you are the same person at home that you are out in public. When people have said what a great person you are, I can just say that, and it's true. You are always a great person. One thing that I so appreciate about you is that you are my spiritual leader and the spiritual leader for our family. You are the most Christ-like person I know. So let's celebrate this birthday and look forward to many more. Happy birthday. I love you.